the woman publicly tore up the marriage contract. Instantly, the meridians in her hands were severed. All because this woman had broken the debt of honor contract signed with the sage of Ghost Valley. The Fong family broke the contract. Divine punishment is inevitable. The reason you're unharmed is because you're protected by the marriage contract. Now that the marriage contract is torn, no one can save you. But the woman never imagined that her fiancé, whom she looked down on, was actually the 18th generation successor of the Ghost Valley Debt Blade. And the Fong family's current achievements are all thanks to 20 years ago, when the old lady and the young man's grandfather, the debt of a promised knife, and the price that the Fong family must pay, is that the women must fulfill the marriage contract. Once this contract is signed, it cannot be revoked. From then on, the Fong family advanced rapidly, ascending to the throne of the leading four families. However, wealth and power, gradually, it also clouded the old matriarch's mind. After learning that the young man's grandfather had passed away, she naively thought that the agreement with the Shidao village was void, so she didn't hesitate to betroth her granddaughter to the Jiangshan temple commander. Meanwhile, after hearing his grandfather mention this, the young man, I immediately went to the Fong family to stop it. Unexpectedly, the old madam was still unrepentant. She even mocked the young man for relying on his dead grandfather, and that now he was just a stray dog with no background. He was simply not worthy of her granddaughter. Hearing this, the young man showed no more mercy, completely disbanded the Shidao village, with the 12 earthly branches and constellations as witness. If the Fong family breaks their promise and goes against heaven, I, as a Shidao person, will sever all blessings and be condemned by heaven and earth. Could it be that Ji Xingxiao is telling the truth? The next day, at the Holy Sun banquet held at the Fong family, all the clans and families gathered together, and the young man, in order to recover the debt from these families, also came uninvited. When everyone saw the young man appear, displeasure appeared on everyone's faces. The old madam even made a harsh threat. She said if this young man dared to cause trouble at the banquet, she would make sure he didn't leave alive. Hearing this, the young man was dismissive, and he advised everyone not to be so stubborn. The Fong family broke the contract, and divine punishment will fall. Every word you speak is counting down your life. Stop with the fear-mongering. If there's divine retribution, bring it on. Master Fong. This pig deity is shedding tears of blood. Impossible. It's impossible. The gods have blessed my Fong family for 10 years. Grandma, what's wrong? I can't see. Ji Xingxiao, are you behind this? You pushed my grandma yesterday, and today, what did you do to my grandma's eyes? A debt for a promised blade depends on fate. Heaven bestows blessings. Humans take action. Lu Lan defied the heavens and went blind. This is just a small warning to the Fong family. If you insist on having your way, disaster will surely befall you. Could the rumors be true? The Ode Knife contract, breaking your word, is unforgivable. What's true? There's no divine retribution. I'll tell you the truth. I went to propose to the Fong family. He then held a grudge, sincerely making trouble. Today's matter was premeditated, right? My grandmother went down the mine to pan for gold back then, and contracted an eye disease. She suffered for over 10 years, never fully recovering. It's just that I didn't take medicine to relieve it today. Ji Xingxiao, do you think we'll submit to you if you act like a ghost here? Whether you submit or not has nothing to do with me. I, Ji Xingxiao, as a knife borrower, spread blessings on behalf of heaven and absorb bad luck, becoming a vessel of misfortune. I must undergo the tribulation of deficiency and disability, or my body will die and my soul will scatter. And you, claiming to be titans of the great Xia, royal princes, now rely on your talent to neglect your duties, with no one in your eyes. If I hadn't taken pity on you back then, and bestowed blessings, I fear today all have died. Ji Xingxiao, the Shidao lineage, exists in name only, humiliating all the families. You deserve to die. You don't have much time left, Feng Yufei. If it weren't for my grandfather rescuing you back then, the Feng family would have starved in the streets. Where would the Saint Sun banquet have come from? It's truly the biggest joke. Mere food to fill your bellies is hardly enough to create the #1 family in Great Xia. What a joke. The Hong family of the Black Domain Back then, your father was ambushed, poisoned with an incurable toxin. If it weren't for my grandfather, who saved him, do you think? Black Domain. Does your Hong family still have a place here? The Black Domain was built by my Hong family. It's not your place to tell me what to do, and you so-called powerful families. If it weren't for my pitying you back then, bestowing blessings upon you, how long could you have survived? Today. If heaven doesn't eliminate you, I will. I'd like to see this holy sun you rely on. Will you protect them? Ji Xingxiao. You are arrogant. Humiliating everyone. You're simply asking for death. Today. I will act on behalf of heaven. And kill you, this arrogant fool. This is Huang Xiao's signature move. He's dead meat. Brother Miao, are you alright? Thunderous nine heavens, how do you know it too? Using my own magic against me? You're really daydreaming. You're full of it. This is clearly mine, the temple's secret art. How did it become yours? Kid, you're not going to tell me that even the temple was influenced by your grandpa? Favor? That's right. I once gave him some pointers. Nonsense. General Shrine is a legend of Great Xia. With your selfish techniques, you dare compare yourself to it? Ji Xingxiao. Isn't it just that you want to force me to marry you? I'm telling you, don't even think about it. What bullshit divine punishment? Let it come at me. This marriage contract involves a long history. Tearing it up is equivalent to burying the entire Feng family. Ji Xingxiao. Your plea is truly cheap. Today, I'll see this so-called divine retribution. What can it do to me? Stop. A man cannot stand in the world without loyalty. A man cannot achieve success if he breaks faith. If you continue down this wrong path, you will surely be ruined. Feng Yusi. You are nothing but a discarded son of my Feng family. I was expelled from the family long ago. What? You've also heard that our Feng family is about to be granted a kingdom? Just like Ji Xingxiao. You want a piece of the pie? Consort you, on the occasion of the Holy Sun's arrival, to propose breaking off the engagement, doesn't seem appropriate. Whether I break off the engagement or not, is none of your business. Besides, our Feng family is about to be granted a kingdom. How could he possibly be worthy of me, even if he's a holy son? Who can understand me, and what I've done? How ridiculous. You dare to presume to know the saint's will? Feng Yusi, even though you were abandoned by the Feng family, you still have, flowing with the Feng family bloodline. Do you really want to betray the Feng family and turn against me for this dying man? Feng Yusi, the Feng family is about to ascend to the royal family, and you're protecting him like this? I'm afraid it's not a wise move. Mr. Ji pawned off over 100 knives, using his own fortune to benefit 100 families. Now he's collecting on those debts, which is perfectly justified. You spout benevolence and morality, yet you break your promise at the last minute. And you talk to me about making a wise choice? All I know is that Feng Yusi's life belongs to the Ji family. Yu Fei. That's a debt with a blade. Once you break it, we'll fall into a place of eternal doom. Stop putting on airs. Who are you trying to scare? This marriage, I'm calling it off. Willfully going your own way. Stubbornly refusing to see reason. Even gods can't save you. Gods? Within Great Xia, the powerful reign supreme, Ji Xingxiao. You just can't bear to part with this marriage. You've taken a fancy to the Feng family, about to be ennobled. You're wrong. This banquet is not just to welcome the Holy Sun. It's also for you and Xingxiao, that I prepared, the engagement ceremony. Feng Yusi, you are just a discarded daughter of the family. Are you even worthy to manage Yu Fei's marriage contract? How am I not worthy? In this Great Xia, the only one who has this qualification is that dragon, whose head is seen, but never its tail. The head of the Li family. You mean you are? Exactly. The Li family is a reclusive powerful family personally supported by the king. They are always escorted by experts. And you? Only a good-for-nothing. Can be relied on. What else? Stop embarrassing yourself here. Embarrassing? Have you forgotten what mother's surname is? Get out of the Feng family, aunt. Don't think that just because your surname is Li, you can confuse the issue with our Feng family's current strength. We are not even qualified to meet the Li family. What are you? How dare you impersonate the head of the Li family? Based on her intelligence, based on her understanding, based on her ability to distinguish right from wrong. Such a low-level lie. And there are still fools who believe it, but unfortunately, I'll tell you the truth, I have the honor. I attended a top banquet with my family head, and had the honor of meeting the Lee family head, and that Lee family head doesn't seem to be you, Feng Yusi. So, please tell me, is the Lee family head male or female? Naturally, he's male. Yu Fei is the best girl in Dexia. There is only Yu Fei. How come I don't know that? The head of the Li family, when did she become a man? Feng Yusi, who do you think you are? How dare you question young Master Miao? This marriage, I'm canceling. The debt is unpaid. I can't break the agreement. My fate is mine to decide. Consort Yu. Tear it up. What about divine retribution? Your hand. My hand. What's happening? I told you. The Feng family broke the agreement. Heaven's punishment has come. The reason you're okay is because the marriage certificate protected you. Now the marriage certificate is torn up. No one can save you. Nonsense. Consort Yu. Don't worry. This must be that kid who cast an evil spell on you. I'll use my power to dissolve it for you. Your hand will naturally recover. Yu Fei. Don't be so stubborn. If you are with Xingxiao, you'll receive the grace of Shidao, which can protect the Feng family for 100 years. Turn back now. And there's still time. Feng Yufei is just, you reap what you sow. The marriage contract is destroyed. The bad luck is returned. The Feng family's glory has little left. What kind of divine retribution is this? It's nothing. Everyone has seen it. The so-called divine punishment is just this kid's little trick. The so-called debt from the knife peddler is just a gigantic lie. Since Miss Feng is safe and sound, with your little tricks, why should we? You're worrying unnecessarily. Ji Tun deceived us. For more than a decade, he made us all panic. The Ji family is just a tumor. I said the old man was confused. This engagement is just a contract of indenture. Back then, I shouldn't agree. Even if it means death. Okay. You, the Ji family, really won't acknowledge it? That's right. My Zhao family won't acknowledge this deferred payment contract. The Hong family doesn't acknowledge it either. I, Duan Zhao, will stand with the Feng family. I absolutely don't acknowledge the deferred payment debt. We don't acknowledge it either. Very good. You see. It seems my coming down the mountain this time, I will not only collect the debt of blades, but also clear my grandfather's name. I, Ji Xingxiao, today, will reclaim your 100 family's fortune.